I'm Swapnil. So I hail from Nagpur. When I was 19, I left my home and I became a monk. So I was a monk for 5 years straight away. And while I was a monk, I completed my graduation in political science. The kind of study I did, like urban policy and governance, I couldn't able to practice in the field what I was working on, like skill development, which is quite of distracting myself from my root subject what I have studied. So I kind of lost into the field. So I wanted to get back into the urban studies. So I thought this fellowship would help me, and this is how I figured out the fellowship for myself, wherein I could plant myself and I could figure out the way for my future. And this is how I entered into for this program, UFP fellowship. मुझे लगता है जो मैंने सोच कर आया था, या मेरे दिमाग में जो सोच थी यहाँ आने के पीछे, मैं काफ़ी हद तक अपने डिसीज़न से सेटिस्फाइड हूँ। और मुझे लगता है आई हैव टेकन अ राइट डिसीज़न कि मैंने यहाँ आने का सोचा। और मेरा जो एक्सपेक्टेशन था कि मैंने जो खोया था 1 साल काम करके, कि मैं अर्बन जो पढ़ा था वो मैं प्रैक्टिस नहीं कर पा रहा था, शायद इसीलिए भी क्योंकि वो मेरे लिए नया एटमॉस्फेयर था, मैं उसको समझ नहीं पाया। पर यहाँ आने के बाद मुझे वो बुनियादी चीज़ें समझ में आई, और वो बुनियादी चीज़ों पे मैंने काम किया। और यहाँ के प्रोफेसर्स और यहाँ का एटमॉस्फेयर और उनका कमिटमेंट देख के अर्बन फील्ड को, मुझे लगा कि मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा सीखा यहाँ पे। तो जो मैंने खोया था, मैंने शायद इस 7 महीने में वापस पाया है। तो शायद ये मेरा अनुभव है इन 7 महीनों का। The very important thing of the fellowship is that it has a multidisciplinariness. Like there are many students, a set of students come from a different background. Like there are architects, planners, designers, social scientists who are working in politics. So this set of people, make our class very lively. It was never a monotonous class. It was like very lively in the sense it has a number of discussions and debate, and each one have their own perspective. That makes your understanding, more stronger and more wider, I say. So that is the best thing I think I have got in this fellowship. Actually, what is my aim is, like, I come from a marginalized background. Like I was a Dalit, I am a Dalit, and I would like to dedicate myself for the emancipation of Dalit in terms of the kind of marginalization they face in many of the aspects. Let it be academics, let it be governance, let it be in anything. Practica, I think I found it's very important. Important in the sense because that the even if your academics, that practice is very important to build your academic understanding. And if you're practiced, it's important to learn the things from the books, because that enrich your knowledge and take you and brings you many different perspective. So the combination of both the thing is very necessary to build yourself. And the kind of courses we have learned specifically in practica and in electives, I think both the things have helped me a lot. These studies are important because this will build our cities, and cities are the engines of our economy, which at the end of the day will benefiting to the peripheries, to the villages also at the end of the day. So I think this kind of courses should emerge so that more and more studies can be done from the various perspective, and so much of progress can be done on that line. I think for all this sort of students who really wish to contribute for the development, I think they should definitely pursue this kind of platform, which gives you the opportunity to understand the different perspectives with the help of the interdisciplinary idea of this fellowship.